Hello, class. So I hope you guys enjoyed the fire department coming in today. They talked about the fire safety. Now, the fire department is a thing called a service. This service is provided by the government. There's also many other government services. Now, a government service is a service which is provided by the government to people within its jurisdiction. You guys may not know what a jurisdiction is, but a jurisdiction is just an area within a particular system of laws. So for an example, our jurisdiction would be Boiling Springs, North Carolina. So I'm going to go over a few more services of the government, and as I'm going over these, I want you guys to think about how these services affect your life, and if these services have ever helped you in your life. I also want you guys to think about if these services weren't provided by our government and they weren't here, how your life would change. So I'm going to start going over the services, and here is just a list of them. There's policemen, there's judges, there's the fire department, there's schools and libraries, there's parks, there's also mayors, and the United States Postal Service is also a government service. All these services try and help out the citizens in their community. So the first one that we're going to go over is a policeman. Now I'm sure you guys have all seen policemen, whether it's around school or if it's in cop cars. Now they maintain order. They arrest offenders, those who may break the law and have to go to jail. They make sure that they follow out the law. They protect us from crime. If we're ever in need of help, we call 911 and they're there for us. They help us. They also keep roadways safe. You may see them pull over someone on the side of the road and you may think they're just being mean and trying to give them a ticket, but that's not what policemen do. They're just trying to keep the roadways safe. So if someone's speeding, they're going to pull them over because it's dangerous. And if someone's speeding, it could cause an accident, which brings danger to us. So they try and eliminate that. The next one is a judge. The judge is kind of cool. It oversees the courtroom. They make sure order is kept. They have the final decision on if the defendant is guilty or not, and they review facts and evidence in order to make this decision. There's also a mayor. A mayor is the head of a city. They help everything run smoothly and they fix problems. So if there's a problem in the city, the mayor is the one that decides what they're going to do about it and how they're going to fix it. The fire department. Now we kind of talked about the fire department already since they were here today. We know that they put out fires and they protect those in fires. But what you might not know, they also come for water rescue. When you think of fire department, you don't really think of water, right? Well, sometimes there's situations where the fire department needs to come help in water rescue. They also come for car accidents. Whether there's a fire or not, a fire truck is always there. The next time you see a car accident, or someone that's already been in a car accident, look around and see if you see a fire truck coming or one that's already there. The next one is schools. So you guys all know about the service. You guys are obviously all in school. Now a school, you know, is a safe place for education. You guys get physical activity, whether it's through PE or if it's through activities during recess. There's also community spirit. Another thing is that there's many programs after schools. Some of you guys may be in them. There's also sports that are provided sometimes, and you guys make a lot of friends throughout schools. And the government all provides these. Now, the next one is the library. Some of you may have gone to the library. I hope you guys have, because it has a lot of good sources. There's educational books and videos. It's a place to expand learning, and it's a quiet, safe place. Some other things that you guys might not know about the library is that there's many other types of resources. There's book readings from famous authors, so maybe one of your favorite authors might come to the library, and they will read the book to you or part of the book to you, which is kind of cool. There's also puppet shows or movie showings, and sometimes even magicians. Another thing about the library is that your parents might go there to vote, and when you get older and you're able to vote, you could go to the library too to vote. Another fun one is parks. Now I'm sure you guys all love parks. It's a place for physical activity, a place to spend time with your family and friends, and a place to participate in sports. There's also national parks. Some of you may have gone to some. If you've ever gone hiking on a national park or just there to enjoy the nature. And the final one that we're going to go over today is the United States Postal Service. Now, they're responsible for a lot of mail, right? They are responsible for sending out mail and giving you mail, or taking your mail and sending it to someone else. A fun fact about the United States Postal Service is that they've been around since 1775. That's a long time. And they have a lot of employees, almost 700,000 employees. Now, remember, I wanted you guys to think about how life would change if these services were not provided. Now, 700,000 employees, that's a lot of people that would be without jobs. And that's just for the United States Postal Service. So before class tomorrow, I just want you guys to think about how it affects you guys in life. And I want you guys to bring these ideas to class before we go over the activity. I hope you all have a good night.